9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Live podcast, photo and entertainment in Middle Georgia sales and services.
Coke, don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a music.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
Better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a label.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on?
Good evening. What's going
Good
on?
evening.
How y'all doing?
Hello.
What's going on, y'all?
Obadiah, as usual, you are here first. Thank you for checking in, Obadiah, and welcome. Guys, y'all know what tonight is?
I don't want you to say it, but go on and say it.
It is the last podcast of the 2023 football season. How do y'all feel about that? We will be back in 2024, but how do y'all feel about that right now?
This season went by fast, man.
So fast.
That's all. That's the biggest thing. This season went by. I mean, it felt like it was just August just a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about preseason scrimmage games, and we just talking about, man, we talking about practice. We talking about practice, and now we here at the finish line.
I'm thinking more like July when we were doing the way too early preseason poll and fussing with people, letting them know that, hey, this is a way too early preseason poll. Y'all don't get upset.
Getting called out by our data.
Yeah. It was tough.
And you know what though? Out of all that mess that was talked in July, early August, before a game was even played, we still was on point with our cut. We were still on point with our rankings though.
For the most part, yeah. We were. What's
Yeah.
going on, Kenneth? What's going on, Mr. Robert? I don't like it's the end of the season either, Kenneth. I don't either. I mean, it was a great season, but at the same time, yeah. How you doing, Marquise? What's going on, nephew?
It was a crazy season, very like outside of our pre-predictions or whatever. Like it was still like a crazy season, so to speak.
I agree. A lot of surprises. You know.
Man, I don't care what y'all say. Rockmart and Woodward Academy came out of nowhere. In my opinion.
I can concur with that.
Especially Woodward Academy. Because I can't remember we had them on the radar or not in the beginning. Oh, we did have them on the radar in the beginning of the season.
You know,
but we didn't expect them to perform.
You know who really came out to me? Who came out of nowhere? Douglas County. And
Yes. Nobody had Douglas County on their radar.
Nobody. I mean, I remember you mentioning that first game. You said they're really scrappy, but other than that, nobody, thought they would do what they do. Let's see.
Harris County
is another one.
Didn't see that coming. And the number one Cinderella team this whole season, Glasscock.
Yes, they actually got to the playoffs. They lost, but they got to the playoffs.
Yeah,
which is a huge deal. If y'all ever go to the historian website, look up Glasscock County's record, and you will understand why that was a huge deal. Really huge.
0-83 coming into the season. Coming into the season, 0-83, something like 82, 83, something like that.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Crazy, mad terrible.
What's going on? What's going on, Cole? TCC on top. Congratulations. What's going on, Mr. Bird? Good to see you again, too. Yep. Yes, we would love for you to come talk to us, Mr. Bird. We certainly enjoyed your input all season. Obadiah has a question for you guys. Did anyone see Milton winning the 7A state title?
I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is not a knock on 7A or the teams that participated in the state championship game. Me personally, I simply just wasn't that interested in watching that game. Congratulations to the state champion, but it really didn't move the needle for me personally. You know, I can't speak for everybody else, but I really don't have an opinion on that game.
Not long ago, I went to sleep.
Well, I'm gonna say this on Milton. I think we had Milton in the top 5 in 7A in the preseason. So we had an idea that Milton could do it. It was just a matter if certain teams lost, i.e. Beaufort, Carrollton, Colquitt County. Once those 3 teams were out of the way, it was wide open for Milton and Walton to make the run, because we also had Walton. You know, I know we had them in the top 10. I forgot exactly where we started them out at, but it's once we got past those top 3 teams in 7A, Colquitt, Carrollton, and Beaufort, it was anybody's title to win.
Yeah, I think. Well, I put it like this. As y'all know, I was out of town, and so I really couldn't watch it like I wanted to. I was at the game Wednesday night. I was checking, and I was trying to watch Coffee and Creekside, but Walton and Milton, I just kind of glanced to see what the score was, maybe, but I didn't really catch any of that game, so it didn't necessarily move the needle for me either.
The state championship games from 3A on up, they aside from the Perry game, which it had historic significance because either one of those teams, you know, it would have been their first state championship, which we know it ended up going to Perry. But those games were nearly as exciting as the 2A and 1A state championship game. What do y'all think about that?
I think you're correct. I mean, it was. I mean, let's see what Bowden and Manchester, a 1-point game.
Classic.
I mean, that was a classic game. I mean, Pierce and Rockmart. How many overtimes was that?
3 overtimes.
3.
Top 100 games.
And then the D2 with Swainsboro and PAC. Shout out to DeMello Jones, because he gave all he had. Swainsboro came up short, but that was a good game too.
It was, but I apologize for jumping in there while you were talking, but it's PAC pulled away similar to how they did them last season. Mm-hmm. You know, it looked like to me that Swainsboro was running out of gas. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And PAC just took advantage of it. And shout out to Fnl. He broke Trevor Lawrence's record.
He did. Shout out to him. He did. But you know what surprised me? PAC ran more than I thought that they would.
Yeah, they had to.
So.
Now, I know. I'm going to say this for Fnl. Like we said last night, do remember, Fnl did it in 3 years. That's number one. And he only played 14 games this year, not 15.
Wow. So he's a junior?
No. He's a senior. He's graduating because he took over after Vandegrift left. He took over his sophomore year. The thing is, though, he did it in 3 years and not 4 like Trevor Lawrence did. Number two, like I say, which we noted last night. He did it in 14 games because Athens Academy forfeited their first round game
That's
this
true.
year. So he should have broke the record last, in the
Last,
semifinals and just put the record at 14,000 yards or close to 14,000 yards. And he should have actually broke the touchdown record.
well, that's certainly impressive. How you doing, Nikki Stone? What's going on? Waco in the building. We appreciate you hanging around, Nikki. Really, you come in a lot, and I like it when people still come and their teams are not here. But
Speaking of which, Nikki, you rep Waco pretty hard. I would love to see the Golden Hawks, get back to how they were. When I remember I'm sure all of us on the panel, maybe I can't speak for all of us, but I know I remember when Waco was, a contender year in and year out. So I would love to see Waco get back in the mix and, look forward to having you, keep supporting us and really glad that you interact with us the way you do. But I'm looking forward to Waco returning to that quality program they used to be.
yes, and not only were they contenders in football, they were contenders in basketball. I mean, they were playing for state titles in both, like at the same time. So that's quite impressive. And I mean, would you got Coach Edwards at the helm? I think y'all will be on your way. Back. He knows the tradition of Waco and what it means to that community. So big ups to Coach Edwards and Waco. Marquis says Toombs County surprised a lot of teams this year.
Yeah, that definitely.
That is true, Marquis. It's definitely true.
Facts on that. Toombs County was a surprising team this year. We did not expect them to do what they did in 2A, especially in that region with Appleton and Pierce.
Yeah, that proved to be one of probably, what do y'all say, the toughest region in 2A? More close to
Yeah, that region with Appleton and Pierce and Toombs, Vidalia, that definitely was a blue collar region right there. You could not take a Friday off in that region. That's for sure.
Yeah, because I mean that was a huge accomplishment to beat the defending state champions in their house. That's impressive.
So here's my question. I got a question for the panel.
Mm-hmm.
Most disappointing team this year.
You want the answer to that?
In 3A or
period
overall?
Period. In any class, overall, any class.
I'm gonna speak for myself. I was very disappointed with Thomasville High's performance this season. Flat out. And that's just all I can say.
Yeah. I'm with you, sis, but not with Thomasville, but my Trojans. I mean, I knew they were young, and I knew, it was a new coach in transition, and I wasn't expecting to be world beaters, because people need time to implement their systems. But I'm not blaming Coach Westbrook at all. I'm just saying I just didn't anticipate being a third seat. But the future is bright in Peach County. So it was, I think it was a little bit surprising for a lot of people that, Peach County had a subpar 500 season. I just put it like that.
It was definitely historic this year for that program, given the success they've had for over 3 decades, almost reached, 4 decades. But it's a new era now, and a lot of people they agree with the changes. A lot of people don't. I don't know if it's split down the middle 50-50, but I would love to see Peach County become one of the dominant programs in Class 3A again. because I know he asked the question about disappointment. I'm just going to be honest with you. We said it weeks ago. Class 3A this season was not strong. It wasn't. We were all in unanimous agreement that Cedar Grove would more than likely win the title, which they did. But comparing how 3A this season to how it was maybe even 2 or 3 years ago, it was significantly down this season. Now I know some people may disagree with that. That's fine. But what do y'all think about that?
I don't disagree.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you, Dro. Hello to all the podcast panel as well as the podcast listeners.
What's up,
Sorry
bro?
I'm late. But yeah, Dro, I definitely have to agree with you. And we said it throughout the season. It was definitely down, subpar from what we've seen the last couple of years. The only interesting thing I can say about 3A was a lot of teams that didn't have a chance of doing anything in 3A the last couple of years was able to make a little noise this year. So kudos to them. But the true normal blue bloods, they just wasn't there this year.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately not. Class 2A was strong.
Very.
And the Class 2A playoffs, were pretty good in my opinion. I don't know. I don't want to speak on things I don't know about, but the way Langston Hughes just kind of
fizzled out.
Yeah, fizzled out. I was surprised about them.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were unanimous about Langston Hughes possibly being the what is it? Was it 6A?
6A. Yeah, 6A.
Champion. You know what I mean? I would have loved to see a healthy Langston Hughes team play that Thomas kind of Central team that won the state title. I think it would have been a good game.
Oh, it would have been fantastic.
Now that's one of the teams that disappointed me this season was Langston Hughes.
Yeah. Okay, let me read a couple of these comments before they get too big. Let's see. Okay. What's going on, Collins? Coffee in the building. Congratulations. What's going on to Barry Van? What's going on, nephew? Stephen Gore. Good evening, everyone. Perry checking in. I see all these champions checking in. We got another champion, Ricky Lee, Big Grove.
Whoa, Ricky Lee. Is that daddy or something? Oh, that's daddy.
No. I'm sure it's the
I think that's daddy.
I'm sure it's the daddy. But either way, congratulations. Jamie says, congrats to all the champs. The season went by too quick. It certainly did, Jamie. Newton in the building. What's going on, Morris? Yeah. Newton, I don't know if they were a success story or a disappointment. What do y'all think? Like
Newton was good this season.
Yeah.
Newton was
mixed
good.
feelings on Newton. Yeah, Newton should have did better than what they did.
Yeah.
I think they made it to the third. Was it the quarterfinals or the second round they got put out?
I
forgot. But
second round
put out. Was it the first round?
Nah,
they didn't go down to Colquitt the first round. I think Colquitt was their second round matchup, and I think that's where they lost, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that. But yeah, we was riding on your coattail, Newton.
No,
that's for sure.
Actually, Newton lost to Camden County.
Yeah, they lost in the first round, right?
Yeah, they lost in the first round to Camden County.
My Lord.
That was a surprising. That was a surprise, a sleeper too.
Nah, that was a surprise in Camden County. Nobody saw Camden County doing that.
So was Camden a 3 seed or a 4 seed?
A 4 seed.
3 seed.
Well, that couldn't be because Newton didn't win the region.
They were 3
they were
seed.
3 seed.
Yeah, Camden was a 3 seed.
Richmond Hill. No, who was the 4 seed? Richmond Hill.
Yeah, possibly Richmond Hill. Because Lowndes didn't make it, did they?
They didn't.
Okay.
So yeah, another surprise, Cinderella team, but they went out. I think they went out the same. They went out the same round as Camden did. Jenkins Who would have thought Jenkins would have made it to the third round? Yeah, I know their path was a little it was paved with gold a little bit, but who would have thought that Jenkins would be playing in the third round?
I have to agree with that. And Jenkins actually had some tough rounds there in the second round on the road to upset maybe Calhoun or someone. You know, I don't want to.
They upset
Dutchtown or someone. Yeah, it was a team that they should have beat. So yeah, Jenkins was definitely a surprise. Man, I'm gonna go a little farther in a single A classification, and I got to say Telfair was a surprise for me this year.
That was my next. And Portal, I had never heard of Portal. That was a team I had never heard of. But so thank y'all for
I can't. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Thurston.
No, I can't take Telfair as a surprise because they made their name known last year. Last year they was a surprise, but this year it was expected for them to do what they did.
Well, when you think about what happened in that region and the teams that they beat, and then to make it to the Final Four, if I'm not mistaken, to run up against the quarters, and to run up against a tough slot or either Manchester, one of them, to get put out. You know, that was unexpected, bro. I know they did a little something last year, but to make it like they did this year, nobody, unless you was down in McRae, Georgia, did you think that was going to happen.
I mean, they weren't on my radar. I'm going to tell you, they weren't on my radar.
Man, forget what y'all saying.
They only lost 2 regular season games now. I mean, so it, you know, if for those who were paying attention to Telfair, they probably say, you know, Telfair has a pretty good team. Now they did drop their last 2 regular season games, and then of course they won their, you know, first 3 round playoff games, and then like Yo said, they lost to Manchester in the semifinal. So for them to make it to the semifinal, you know, for that team, you know, I think that's pretty admirable. That's pretty good.
I agree.
Yeah.
What's going on, April? She says, congrats to all the winners. What's going on, Paris? How are you? Obadiah says, I watched that Perry game in the beginning of the second quarter when we arrived in the building, and that was a very good game. Marquis says, Pearson Rockmart was the game of the ages. Yeah, it had my nerves kind of bad. Anthony, and I wasn't going for, you know what I'm saying? It was just, yeah, I'm old. Anthony White, welcome. Coffee Strong. What's going on, Paul Wilson? He says, Nikki says, yeah, Paris says Washington County loves football and basketball, and they're always supporting the kids. Nikki says Washington County is in single A now, so they might very well be able to make a little noise. Obadiah says next year rankings for 5A should be interesting. You have 3 state champions, 5, 6, and 7, all playing in 5A. Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Shit, and you got some runner-ups playing down there too.
Mm-hmm. And the 5 and 6 champions are in the same region. That's gonna be really good.
I want to mention that Paris Stockbridge game.
Mm-hmm.
It had the potential to be as exciting, if not more exciting, than even the Pierce County Rockmart game. But what made the difference was that huge fumble recovery touchdown, you know, Perry. Because if you think about it, both teams were back and forth. Stockbridge seemed to, you know, have momentum at points, Perry, but Perry took over the momentum edge when they returned that fumble for a touchdown. For me, that was the turning point of the game. And, you know, Stockbridge had a great season. But once Perry returned that fumble for halftime, I was like, okay, it's going to happen for Perry. And it did.
And I don't disagree with that, Dro. I actually talked to a couple of the Perry guys and told them about that fumble was big. But the one thing I've been saying all year, if you go back and watch Perry, there was a first half slow team. And they came out that second half and just was on fire. I said their coaches was the best that I've seen this year in second half adjustments. You know what I mean? You can go back and look at the Hoko game. I think they was down like 21 or 28-7 or something and come out the second half and made a game out of it. Should have went into overtime, but got beat on the last second play. You look at all of their games this year, you got scores of 14-7 or 14-10 in the first half. And then the second half, they put up 35 points or something. Like,
but the thing is, you got the team, they're gonna make adjustments anyway. But I'm telling you, it just felt like the momentum just went solely with Perry after that fumble recovery for a touchdown. I mean, the game, it was different from that point on. Don't get me wrong, Stockbridge still was able to make some exciting plays and whatnot, but it just felt like it was Perry's game from that point on.
Conrad Nix taught that coach some good things because it's starting to show for Perry.
Yeah, he was on Coach Nick's staff for a long time. You're right about that.
Well, let's see. Mr. Reddick, welcome. He says the TCH Thomas County Central versus Coffee game is going to be good next year. Marquis says when Toombs County beat Thompson in the second round on November. He remember the date, baby. He said his feelings were hurt. I know they were because y'all weren't expecting that. Coach Q, what's going on? How are you?
What's up, Coach? How you feeling?
Look at him. What's going on, Coach? How you doing, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome back, Hey, Coach. Welcome back.
Okay, shout out to the offensive lineman from Crawford County playing in the All-Star game in Rome, Mr. Ralph Calhoun. Shout out to you, young man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. We pray you do well. Obadiah, Valdosta, for you, what? Is that your surprising team or your disappointing team? What's going on, Montegas Map? Checking in from Greene County. Greene County had a great season as well. Sure did. Shout out to you guys. And tell us who you bringing back next year, Mr. Map. How y'all gonna be doing? Also, shout out to Mr. Map. No, that wasn't him. Did he play the Pickles?
No, that name does not ring a bell to us.
Okay. No, that was Mr. Mumford. Okay. Cody, what's going on, Cody? He said Thomas County Central gonna beat Coffee by 30. Okay.
They already getting ready for next season.
Okay, let me go and get my hate in already. In what?
So listen, I don't know who the Chargers are playing that week, but that might be something I have to go see. Thomas County Central and Coffee.
Now, I'm sorry to interrupt you, babe, but now that I got my hate in, let me go ahead and say, but that dynamic quarterback that Thomas County Central got down there, who was just a sophomore, anything is possible. And the fact that Coffee was built heavy on Fred Brown this year, who I think is a senior and will be leaving this year. Coffee might not look the same next year, and Thomas County gonna be bringing back that. Yeah, it's possible that they can beat them by 30.
Mm-hmm. Marquis says Peach will be back. Thanks, Marquis. I believe that too. Future is bright. Obadiah said, "Don't go mess with them Coffee fans yet. It's too early."
Matter of fact, that's Coffee's first state championship in their school history, correct?
I agree.
Yes, it is. And they have completed the quote unquote triangle. Because Fitzgerald finally broke Irwin broke it first. So they got their championship. And then Fitzgerald finally got the first one since 1948.
Screw them purple fairs.
Huh?
I said screw them purple fairs.
and now the coffee Trojans. And so those three counties are right next to each other, and they probably all related and everything. So they completed the trifecta. So shout out to you. Cody says there's too many dogs on that TCC defense. Okay, y'all have it. I'm gonna let y'all have that side conversation. What's going on, Stephen Tate, Mr. Coffee in the house? What's going on, Elmo? How you doing, Miss Johnson? I've enjoyed this live all season. Perry Panther in the house. Welcome, Soror.
Yeah, congratulations to Perry. 70 years. Think about that.
Yes.
70 years, and you finally broke through. Finally got that first state championship, and if they keep that formula going over there in Perry, you know, they're building something special over there. They've already crossed the, climbed to the mountaintop. Can they add more to that first state championship? We will see.
We will see. And considering the region that they're going to, they're going to need it all.
Yeah,
because their region is so tough.
But see, that's what builds championship teams. You competing in tough regions like that, becoming battle tested. So when playoffs come around, they're not like deer in headlights. They're used to playing tough adversity. That's right.
Iron sharpens iron. Okay, Barry was in a war with the Chris County folks. That's why he's talking. That was hilarious. Steven said, "Man, that y'all had fun tailgating on Wednesday." Mike, did you tailgate with the Coffee County people?
I got with them before City Grove game got started. By the time, once City Grove game was over, they was already inside the stadium, so they was gone, and all the food was gone too. So all I'm saying, Coffee County, y'all some greedy folk. Y'all could have left me a plate behind.
Main Lakes says Burke County in the building. Welcome, Main Lakes, Burke County. What's going on, Tracy Fudge? Macon County in the house.
Newton County had a good season too.
Yeah, they did.
So did Bert. Chad Murphy checking in from Thomasville. What's going on, Mr. Murphy?
Chad was in the bins with his diamond tee on, y'all.
What? That's what I'm talking about. He represents everywhere.
Hey, real quick, let me put an insert in this real quick. I know you all was talking about Perry and next year and Peach County and coming back and stuff. So I just got a real quick shout out, the Fort Valley State University. This year will be an inaugural season that Fort Valley State will be hosting high school football games. And as of right now, I know 2 games will be Peach County versus Northeast and Perry versus Baldwin. So shout out to Fort Valley State, man. It's going to consist of some teams around Middle Georgia. I'm hoping they bring in more teams like maybe Macon County, Dooley, somebody that got a lot of ties with Fort Valley State. But the same way Mercer and the Corky Kell and things like that, this will be an annual thing being played at Fort Valley State with some local high school teams. So I just wanted to add that in. That's something to look forward to next year.
I get awesome. They have to start somewhere, so I'm not gonna say anything that's gonna offend people, but get some marquee games up in there, just like they do over there at 5 Star Stadium. I would love to see that take place, but you got to get started somewhere. So,
whoa, Joe, whoa. The same team that's over there at 5 Star are the ones that Fort Valley has. I mean, you talking about the state champs in Perry playing Baldwin. You're talking about Peach County and Northeast.
Stop. Listen to what you just said. Listen to what you just. Okay, say that game again. Say that game again.
Perry, the 4A state champions, will be playing Baldwin.
Well, let me say this. What was
hold on, Jess, let it sink in for a minute. Let that particular game sink in for a minute. You see how I had to sit up into the screen?
I'm just trying to figure out what's so marquee about what was over at Mercer, though.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said the same teams are pretty much at Fort Valley State.
Listen. You had Northside over there. You had Jones County, right?
That moved the
Right.
needle for you.
The Northside Jones County game It did.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me how Perry Baldwin moves the needle.
I
How
didn't say
does it
it
move the
didn't.
needle?
My point is,
Well-
you act like Coffin Tubman County Central was playing up there and making. You know
No,
what I'm
that's
saying?
not what I'm acting like. I was very clear in what I said. Perry and Baldwin are on two different levels. They're
Well,
on two different levels. And
the
at
thing is, bro.
the point where Northside and Jones County played this year, Northside began. They started the season off okay. They fell off toward the end of the season or whatever. But when they played, I want to say Northside won that game if I'm not mistaken. But that Perry Baldwin game, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Okay,
But like I said, you have to get started somewhere.
Okay, so Northeast. Okay, so last year Mercer had Northeast, Marion, Jones County, and Northside. This year,
Northeast is much watched football because of that star running back.
Okay, so then you got Peach County and Northside, which is a no-brainer if you're in Fort Valley to have Peach County there. And then I just don't see I don't see the huge difference, but it's okay.
Northeast is must watch football because of their star running back.
Okay, but they're going to be at Fort Valley State as well. So my point is, what makes what went on at Mercer more marquee? But it's okay. We moving on. Jabari checking in. How are you? Let's see. Morris says Newton will hold a couple of periods on South Georgia football in the spring. Okay. Let's see. Marquis said I didn't see that coming about Jenkins. Marquis says I don't think Calhoun made the playoffs this year. They didn't make the playoffs.
They did. They just got put out early. That's all that was.
Yeah, Camden doing what they did was a shock of the season. Let's see. Wait a minute. Collins said Marquise said Calhoun didn't make it. They finished tied for fourth with Cass, but lost the head-to-head. So somebody look at the brackets and see if y'all see Calhoun.
Let me see something. Calhoun in what? 5A, right?
Uh-huh.
No. Oh, they did. That's right, because it was the first year they missed the playoffs in a long time.
Cody, I'm with you. I'm with you, Cody. He said he loves seeing Calhoun not getting in. I did too. Cody Lamb couldn't work his magic.
You know what? I don't have love for Calhoun.
None. Man, listen. If I saw him on the side of the road and I had a car, I would stop. I would reverse, roll my window down, laugh at him, and keep moving. I don't like him that much. Paris says, I'm proud of Manchester. It was an amazing run, and we're praying for Brandon Smith's family. I agree. I agree. Who is this up here in the top right corner, though?
How y'all doing?
Turn on your camera like me, Wilson. Let's talk face to face.
You see my face. That's all you need to see. I see that Mexican fella at it again already.
Hey, you heard what I said. Turn on your camera, man. Stop running from me. Turn on your camera. Let me see your face.
You see
Let me see who I'm talking to every week. Turn on your camera, I said. Turn it on.
I ain't got no camera. You see it. You see my face. That's all you're gonna get in my profile picture.
All right, man. I had to take another dig at you. You know this is the last show, man.
But anyway, real fast. I enjoyed y'all this season. And I've enjoyed the fans.
We enjoyed you too when you came.
I know. I didn't want to get docked for pay today.
Okay, well, we appreciate you.
Yeah, I got some Christmas shopping to do.
We appreciate you, Wizard. And shout out to you, Wizard, because you did a great job. I just want to say shout out to you because it's very difficult to pick the amount of games that you pick.
Thank
70
you.
games every week, but you did it, and you did it with an over 80% accuracy. So shout out to you.
Thank you. Now I see why Coach Pro likes you.
I
My
don't know.
lord.
I haven't seen Coach Crow in a while, so I'm on
Why
the
don't you,
outs with him.
well, why don't you send him a message?
No,
Come
it's
on.
okay.
Come on. Do it. I dare you.
No, let's go. I don't chase; they chase me. Let's go.
My lord.
Not gonna touch
Ooh.
that one.
Yeah,
Yo,
crazy. This is why I love y'all.
yo,
What's up, bro?
did you get it? Did you get that text?
Yeah, I did. Actually, that's why I've been kind of on mute a lot. I'm working on it.
Okay.
All right,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wizard, how are you tonight? What do you got for us?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I hate that I couldn't get your money.
Oh, you mad you didn't get my money?
I'm mad.
Okay.
He's a little
I
upset.
think we have like an echo going on or something.
Oh, he must got a phone call.
I had a phone.
You know,
I
he
think he
got that
got a phone
hotline
call.
over there.
He's a popular dude.
Hey, watch
Yeah.
I'll read a couple of okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna show it like this. So, had single AB2 correct. I had
Mm-hmm.
to score
Right.
off by 1 point.
Okay.
Just so y'all know. I
Wow.
predicted 28, 26. It was 28, 27.
Not bad.
Not bad at all, was it?
All right, D1. Threw everybody out. But I had Prince Ave in the 40s. Swainsboro did more than what I thought they was going to do. That daggone the mellow. That boy is
He's
something
a
special.
He's a beast.
2A. Threw everything out. But Pierce County still got the win. I predicted a 2-point victory. They won by 3.
Okay. Good
3A.
job, Mr. Wilson.
I didn't update it. My bad.
Clearly you didn't, because that is
Yeah.
so wrong.
And
I was on that serve.
I'm disgusted with this score. I'm disgusted with this score because I wanted Cedar Grove to have 100.
You know something? In that particular game, when Savannah Christian threw that interception, I think it was the first interception they threw. It was picked off in the end zone.
Yeah, it's great
Mhm.
interception.
And
Also,
from that point right there, it was over. It was
was
It
over.
was
over.
done.
That just like with the Perry game, that fumble return for a touchdown changed the game. That interception right there changed that game.
Mm-hmm. And are we gonna talk about it now, or are we gonna wait?
We can
What
wait.
about the interview? We gonna wait.
It don't matter. I'm going with the
Oh,
flow.
what about the interview going into halftime? What do y'all think about that?
Let me tell you. You're speaking on the Raiders coach, right? Correct.
Yes, yes.
Okay. He sounded defeated to me. He sounded defeated. Sounded like he was looking for help. You never want to hear that, from your head man. But hey, listen, they wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. It is what it is.
Well, you speaking of defeated, looking for help. My question is, who is the y'all that he spoke of?
Can I ask y'all a question, Dro and Yo specifically, because y'all were at the game with me. Did you see the young man not the young man, the blob in the white hat? Did he not look familiar to you?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Jess. After Savannah Christian threw that interception, I didn't watch any more of the game. I'm just gonna be honest. So I didn't really pay attention to who the the head official was in the state
Well,
championship game?
put it like this: the second week in November, he was in Pula.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Well, he shouldn't have been allowed to officiate that state championship game because they absolutely butchered what was a classic football game in that first round. They absolutely butchered that game. I don't understand. See, that's why people don't have confidence in the JHSA and its officials because of stuff like that. That whole crew should not have been allowed to officiate another game this season, maybe even next season. They butchered that game.
Yeah. They really did. But okay, we can go on to 4A. I'm sorry.
Wow. That just ruined my entire night.
What?
Really?
They actually let this JA of a person officiate another game.
Yeah.
With the same team that he just butchered a call with. I'm surprised. I'm surprised Cedar Grove walked out of there with that championship.
You go put like this. You go back and look at the guy with the white hat because you were on the field. He looked. If he got a doppelganger, if it's not him, but it's him. It was him. Let's see. Okay, with Mr. Wizard, go ahead.
Okay. 3A, like I said, a little off, but still got the victory.
Okay.
4A, my scores were switched. They got switched up on me. But congratulations to Perry. 5A predicted the winner correctly. 6A did not expect TCC to put up 49 points. I just did not see it coming.
Baby, the Academy did not know what was coming. It was just a tsunami. They didn't know what hit them.
When Mike Tyson said, everybody got a plan until you get punched in the mouth.
And we can talk about that too. We can talk about, to the point where the coach, the Woodward Academy coach, was so frustrated that he fussed and complained to the refs about the noisemakers Thomas County Central had. It was. I was like, yeah, that's what you fussing about. Okay.
I guess. 6A. Yeah. Walter let me down.
I got a question right quick.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Why was Stockbridge predicted to win over Perry? What was the logic behind it?
Stockbridge was going to be more physical.
Yeah, that's what we had to see. Yo, that'll teach you to take off last week. Joe and I had this conversation with Mike.
Right.
As to what made Stockbridge different than Perry, because they were talking about physicality. We said Perry was a physical team. They talked about their running back, and I said, well, Perry got 2.
And Jess, did he or did he not label Stockbridge as Cedar Grove 2.0?
Yes, I think I remember something like that.
He did.
I think I remember that. But he's not far off. He's not far off. They use the same model.
But what I'm trying to say, it felt like it may have been a little ATL bias. You know what I'm saying? In that pick. I'm just saying.
You got something there, Joe.
That's what it feels like, yo. Like ATL bias.
You know what? I wouldn't put nothing past him. Probably was.
Mr. Wizard, I got a couple of guys from Perry that said they need to talk to you about your pick with that game.
Go ahead.
They looking for you down here, man. I'm telling you.
I'm up a little bit further north.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm telling you. They looking for you. They want your head, man.
That'd be all right. So, dealing with the pick'ems, right? We had these 4 questions with the pick'ems that really helped decide the winner of the person that took my money. Which team would score the least points? I predicted Woodward Academy. TCC, your defense let me down. It ended up being Creekside. Which team will score the most points? Lo and behold, we got 3 teams tied at 49.
It should have been 56. I'm mad at Coach Adams and Cedar Grove. Y'all could have scored again.
I know, right? So you got PAC, Cedar Grove, and TCC at 49. So if you pick one of those 3 teams, you got it correct. Which game will combine for the least point? Coffee? Okay. TCC? Didn't think your defense was going to do that much. I mean, your offense, I'm sorry. But you proved me wrong. Which game will combine for the most points? Where did Cedar Grove get that defense from? Where did that defense come from?
Do you want to answer to that question? I don't think so. Keep moving.
Okay.
Legoland.
So 2A put up the most points. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2A put up the most points with 93 total combined points. So for the games itself, I went 6 and 2.
Okay.
Overall, I was 7 and 4. No, I'm sorry, 7 and 5 overall. So with that being said, I'm gonna say congratulations. This hurts me to say this. I don't want to say this.
Okay.
That damn Courtney McGee
I'm
took my
trying
money.
my best. I'm trying hard.
Bless your heart. Hold your mute, bro. Hold your mute,
man.
So overall, on the season, 824, 168, 83 percentile. Mess with me. Holla at me. Come see your boy.
Shout out. I gave you your shout out, Wilson. Good job. Okay, let's see. Let me read some of this stuff. Colin says he has to give a shout out to Creekside. They got some grown ass men on that defensive line. What's going on, Corey Daniels, Perry, Georgia? Alex says, congratulations to all the winners and state champions. He's never left. He's been here. Rest and reset. Long season. Exactly. What's going on, O'Neill? Ware County in the building. Welcome. What's going on, Chris? How you doing? Newly minted champion. Collins says that their running back room is going to be deeper next year. And remember the name Trey Ross.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me see. Miss Kathy says we had another championship back in the 60s, but they were not recognized until last year, and that was a historical moment for Perry as well.
Whoa, stop. What? Huh? Say what now? What?
Okay.
Let me. Do I have a sugar daddy in my ear? Say what?
No. Okay, we're gonna be nice to my soror, Miss Johnson. She said we really had another championship back in the 60s, but they were not recognized until last year, and that was a historical moment for Perry as well.
So we give passes now. Is that what we do? We give passes? Is that
Well,
what we
I'm gonna
do?
listen and shout out to and rest in peace to Elijah Witherspoon because he was a coach of that team and he was very very special to me.
Which team are we talking about?
The team in the 60s.
Okay, wait a minute now. Before I go off on a tangent, let me see if I can make some sense of this. Is she talking about Perry High School, or was there another high school in Perry along with Perry High School? You know, like for example, Fort Valley had Fort Valley High School and Hunt High School.
H.A. Hunt High School.
Right. So
I think it was the team. I think it was the it wasn't Perry High School. It was the team that got a championship before they integrated, and they never got rings or anything, if I'm not mistaken. And so last year I think they did a whole news article on them. I think they were on ABC and they got rings and everything. So they were finally recognized.
Now that's different. That's not Perry. That's a totally different school.
Okay, so that's that. I mean, I get you. You don't have a sugar daddy in your ear. I was just telling you my vague memory.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm with you, Tracy. Macon County versus Dooley at FBSU would be a sellout. It might not move the needle, Dro, but if you want to pack out a stadium, you get them in there, and then you go down to Dooley County and rob everything there.
Yeah, listen, I could roll with that. You know what I'm saying? Macon County, Dooley County. I think that'll bring a lot of fans to Fort Valley State campus.
Okay, so this is the region for 1-4A: Ware County, Benedictine, Warner Robins, Perry, New Hampstead, and Wayne County. Whew, that's rough. Morris says a Columbus team versus a Middle Georgia team.
And what?
At Wildcat Stadium.
And what? Basketball?
It would have to be Carver Columbus, but Carver, please don't be offended. I gotta take my glasses off for a second. Listen to me, Carver Columbus. You can say, well, we were young and this, that, and the other, and that may be true. You have to have an offense, you know, in addition to a pretty good defense. Savannah Christian kind of exposed Carver. Would y'all agree with that?
I agree, because I tried to tell y'all after we played them.
Right. So I would love to see Carver Columbus come to Fort Valley State University and, play, Peace County or some other school, maybe Northside, Warner Robins, something like that over there at FVSU. But Carver has to bring an offense. That's it. Offense, good defense.
You know what?
Their quarterback will be a junior next year, right?
But they have to have. I mean, they struggle against and no disrespect to Upson Lee, okay? Upson Lee was a very tough opponent this season in Region 2-3A. But that playoff game with Carver and Upson Lee was very concerning. We was all in agreement about that. Don't y'all remember?
Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry. I've never seen Carver look that. I'm trying. I don't want to offend nobody, but that offense just wasn't there. It wasn't. Am I off base, y'all?
No. I mean, and maybe they just had off night. I don't know. The quarterback was kind of young. I know the Savannah Christian quarterback was. Yeah, you right, Joe. That's all I'm gonna say. Wiz, you got a question before you go?
No, I was just gonna say I enjoyed all this season.
No,
I look forward to kicking it with y'all next year.
All right.
Well, thank you. But you had a question. Somebody has a question for you, is what I'm saying.
Oh, who?
They wanted to know what game shocked you other than the Perry game.
Oh. Throughout the whole playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
If I had to pick one, I'm going to start off in D2 with Sly losing the battle. Now, I'm going to jump to D2. I mean D1. In D1, it was Albert losing to Swainsbury. In 2A, it was Rockmark.
Okay.
And also, Cook losing to Rockmark. 3A, round 1, and everything that Mary Persons did. And 4A, Benedictine losing to Stockbridge.
Dro, you all right? Okay.
5A, everything Jenkins did. 6A, Hughes. 7A, Buford losing to Grace.
This is the one time that the EP could really make itself useful.
I gotta go on mute. I gotta go.
I'm just saying.
What he can do, Joe? What he can do?
Get him out of here, man.
You know what?
We'll see him next season, man. Get him out of here.
Out this bitch. I'm gonna go get me some cheese sticks.
That sounds like a plan. Listen, you did your part. You came through when you had to, but now, man, I'm getting sleepy over here, brother. You making me sleepy.
Put my check in the mail.
I'm trying to hang in there, but you just dragging it out. Okay, let me show you what you're doing because I'm gonna show you exactly what you're doing.
You know what?
Hold on.
I want you to show my friend.
No.
I want you to show my friend.
Follow me.
The
This
blank
is
screen.
constructive criticism.
The rest of them ran, Joe. You don't ran them off.
Just saying, man.
Well, it sounds like me. He ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say.
I guess Joe don't sit in the fantasy island.
What'd you say, yo?
You don't sit in the fantasy island.
Boss, they blend.
Got his ass on.
I mean, listen. I'm finna take a comment. I'm finna be him right quick. Good evening, everyone. Late. I'm late. Coming from the basketball game.
Well, you gonna make him jump. Well, you gonna make him jump in the comments and get on you.
But listen, I was just trying to give him constructive criticism. Listen, man, he came through. He did his part, his segment, or whatever. I sat here patient long enough. I'm really not trying to poke him in the rib. But, man, I just feel my eyes getting heavier and heavier. He was just dragging it out. I was like, oh, Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
Talk to your boy Thursday. Just give him a pep talk or something. You know? Come on, y'all. Let's move on.
Okay, what's going on, Mr. Walker? Coffee County State Champion. D'Antoine, welcome. He said Drogo easy on Carver Columbus. He said he was just watching Cedar Grove and other state playoffs. We definitely got a lot of work to do. We need offense and a quarterback for sure. He said at that game, I knew we were in trouble because our offense went flat and not producing. I agree, Dro. And as an alumni, I take no offense. Give it to us raw. Okay. If you ask, he definitely will. Straight no chaser. Jeremy says, Auntie, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to meet you, but I got you next year though. You you satisfied? That's what you want.
Hey, now me and Elmo had a chance to meet Jeremy, talk to him a little bit. I mean, he didn't talk that much, but he was cool. I mean, I ain't finna bag on him or nothing like that. It wasn't no bad.
All I can say is beware what you wish for, Cookie.
No, Jeremy, I'm not a bad person. I'm really nice in person. I'm really nice to meet.
He was all right. I mean,
Hey, but Joe, here's the thing. I don't trust him because he claimed he been at games and saw Jesse and I and everything, and he never came up to introduce himself. So,
but let me say this: he didn't. When he's at the game, I never see him like walking around or nothing like that. To me, he seemed like he's he found a spot to watch the game, and that's where he is. He posted up right there. That's the impression I got.
Well, that's me too. So, but next time, say something. I ain't gonna beat you up, and I ain't gonna cuss you out.
Well, I hope I'm present.
I know, right?
Nah, she gonna cuss you out.
Let the bulldog get on him.
Nah, she gonna cuss you out.
And probably beat his ass too.
Yeah,
we're gonna hit some games next season.
While I'm gonna hold the baby and she gonna go on in.
Well, you good for that, holding the baby when she turn up.
Baby, I just went over there and got him because I knew where it was going. I said, go on, give him to me. She got his ass good. He won't say nothing else to her, I tell you that. Obadiah says he can see Perry versus Coffee playing inside that stadium. I'm assuming you're talking about Fort Valley State. He said, looking at how the fans travel, both teams would sell out that stadium as soon as it would be announced. A money game.
But let me ask Obadiah this. What how loaded will Coffee be for that Perry game if they're facing a loaded Perry team?
Well, earlier, Collins said that their running back room is loaded, and I forgot the name just that quick. He told us not to remember, but the baby's name is Trey.
Okay.
So we're gonna hear his name a lot next year.
Is Coffee one-dimensional or not?
They pass when they need to, right?
I wouldn't say they can throw when they need to.
Okay.
They just don't make it a dominant part of the game.
I'm just asking. I'm not throwing shots at them or anything. I'm just asking.
Yeah, and it's a legitimate question because when you have a running back like Fred, who by the way ain't 205, that was a lie. When you have a running back like Fred and it works, I mean, you dance with the girl that brought you there. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I think they can throw when they have to.
They really didn't need to against Creekside though.
Yeah. The Antoine says, hopefully you guys set a game next year for us to all meet at the game. Pick a game and let's link. I agree, Antoine. My goal this year was to actually get to a lot more games than I did and kind of travel the state a little bit. But maybe next year I definitely plan to get to some games.
Same here, Jess. Hopefully I can adjust my schedule for next football season because for me that's the most entertaining time of the year is football season. Other than that, but I would definitely like to, travel around to different games, and meet, because I know you and Yo and Thursday have met, people, going to different games and whatnot, and y'all seem like y'all had a good time.
We did.
Man, every time, dog. Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I let's see. I went to the Carver Columbus game, and I met Paul Wilson. He came to the game. We met
Paul. That's right.
Yeah, Benedictine wasn't playing that night, I don't think. And we met him down in Pooler. I met J-Bo, D'Antoine, and Oscar in Columbus. And I saw my sis for the first time, and my niece and my nephew. They are so cute, y'all.
Okay.
And let's see. Oh yeah, Cedar Grove. But I had met Brian before, and Mike and Courtney.
I ain't gonna lie, it was funny mean too.
Oh yeah, and they were able to meet. They were able to meet too.
Yeah. That's a funny dude right there. I like him.
Yeah, and shout out to Tick. He's not on here tonight, but last Friday this time, Tick celebrated his 50th birthday, and it was a surprise birthday party. He was upset with me because I knew about it, but I didn't tell him that he had a surprise birthday. But it was a beautiful event. Shout out to him. And y'all know what his gift was?
What?
He was able to, he and his wife and his children were able to got him a plane ticket and tickets to the Cowboys Eagle game. If y'all know, he is the biggest Cowboys fan ever.
Oh,
So
that's what's up.
he and his wife were able to go to Dallas and see the Philadelphia Eagles take on the Cowboys, and the Cowboys actually won. And as much as I can't stand the Cowboys, I was actually glad that they won that game. So my friend, my homie, could witness all of that greatness. I mean, witness that, just get the full experience. So shout out to him.
Yeah. Now I do want to give a shout out to Mr. Suggs and Mr. Henderson I met at the game on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
There's some downright good fellas right there.
Okay, that's what's up.
Downright good people, man. So glad I got to meet y'all. Look forward to seeing y'all again next football season.
Yeah, that's one, and maybe we'll be able to meet in person next year as well. Hopefully, I'll meet a lot of y'all next year, because I'm telling you, depending on what game my Trojans are, or whether they have a game or not, we'll probably have two open spots. So I'll see. But I really would love to see that Coffee TCC game. I do believe.
Well, I can't. It would be worth the trip if both teams
are good
in the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Like if they playing for the region championship, kind of, I think that would be an excellent atmosphere.
Yeah, it'll be a playoff atmosphere game. Is fun.
Hey, now, not to be that type of guy, but isn't Lee and Northside and Hoko and all of them still in that same region?
I'm not sure about that.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, Lee County is in a region too.
Yeah.
Somebody's not gonna make it.
Somebody's not going to the playoffs.
Right. Somebody gonna be real disappointed.
That's right. Lee County. Oh my good. Whoa. Yeah, that's tough. And I mean, I think about Peach County's region. We're gonna travel a lot. I mean, Jay, just say you trying to cut down on travel costs, but you trying to kill us.
They fumbled that. They ain't nowhere to. I'm gonna hold my opinion to myself.
No, you're right. They fumbled the bag on that one. They messed up the church's money. Let's be real about it.
Yeah. You're right. That's what we do on the show. You right about that, Thursday. But I just didn't understand it. But hey, you got to play what's on your schedule. So that's what they'll have next season.
Roll with what's in front of you. So that's right. Lead TCC and Coffee, top 3 teams in 2024. Okay. Is Chroma a senior? What is his classification?
That kid is still a junior.
Oh. So he got one more year next year. Oh. Okay. Did y'all hear about their defensive coordinator has stepped down?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. I read that somewhere today. Their defensive coordinator stepped down.
Well, did Tiff County hire a new coach yet?
So, from what I heard, the rumor was that whoever it was still in the playoffs. Then next thing I know, they putting the announcement out again. I'm like, okay, so
stop listening to Justin Haley. He the one put that out there.
Oh, see, I don't know
up from down.
Clear
I
throat.
didn't know who put it out there because I can't see what he puts. So I whatever I read, I didn't read what he wrote. I read what somebody else wrote. But I do know that they put out the job announcement more than one time. I know that much. So, yeah. Okay, Marquise wants to give y'all a shout out. He says, I want to give a shout out to all of you all on this podcast for praying and being concerned about my grandmama. Like I told you the week of Thanksgiving, she's cancer free and doing great and about to go back to work on Sunday. She is 77 years old and still getting around good.
All right, that's awesome, Marquise. That's awesome, man. That's
What a
great to
blessing.
hear, man.
What a blessing.
Sure.
What a blessing.
As the pimp say, church.
And we also want to keep the Manchester community in our thoughts and prayers too.
Definitely. I can't even begin to fathom what they're going through. It's already rough because it's the holidays, and then for that to happen, it's just.
It had to be tough on those young men that they were playing that state championship game, you know, and I know they were giving it their all on the field. And I know they were playing, you know, hard. You know, they wanted to win one for their fallen brother. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, that was tough. Mr. Robert says Cedar Grove needs another quarterback. No, some tell me, Mr. Robert, they'll be all right.
Yeah. Let's not open that can of worm, but I think they're gonna be just fine.
Yeah, they pop one piece off, pop another piece on. They'll be fine.
Bro, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
How they fit?
It don't matter. It don't matter if it's a Star Wars shit or DC comic shit. The pieces can still fit each other, so it don't even matter. It don't even matter.
They interchangeable, bro. They interchangeable.
That's right. They interchangeable. It don't even matter.
Thank you. Okay, we good.
Well, since you asked me, because I was trying.
See, now you're doing too much. See, now you're doing too much. I just asked you how they fit. All I asked was how they fit. You ain't have to go in like that now.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna do it because I know y'all still riding high off your championship win, so y'all still celebrate. So you know, I'm gonna save it for a later date, a future show. How about that? Can we agree on that?
Okay, that'll work. That'll work, and then I can use my comeback.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
What week Hoko gonna be in?
Hoko, somebody just put that up there. Chris Pay says coffee TCC lead.
Oh, y'all want to see the region?
Coffee TCC lead Hoko Northside and Veteran.
Okay, I got you, man. Hold on. All right, what class are we talking about right now?
They're talking about 5A right now.
Okay, 5A. Okay.
Well, let Jess finish reading the comment, then you can go through it.
I mean, it's not that many. Really, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. It's just, they're talking amongst themselves. Deshaun disagreed with us. They'll find a Lego set or build a bear.
Lego set sound better. Build a bear is permanent. Lego sets are interchangeable.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right, so this is your proposed 5A on the screen right now.
Man, look how tough that region is. Coffee, Hoko, Lee, Northside, Warner Robin, TCC, and Veteran.
Mm-hmm.
That's black and blue right there.
I'm just gonna say this here. One player they don't add it to their roster. If they can't contain him, it's gonna be a bad day for any team that's going against.
He took that wide receiver.
Huh?
Who is that?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver. If
for
they
who?
For Hoko, that gonna be playing Hoko in the fall. If they can't contain him, it's gonna be a bad day.
Yeah, but who's gonna be the quarterback throwing the ball to him?
AJ.
Quarterback.
Well, I thought AJ was. Oh, that's right, AJ a junior.
Yeah, AJ will be back. Yeah. So
I don't know why I thought AJ was a senior.
no, AJ a junior.
That's a tough region right there, y'all.
It is.
It is. It's yeah.
I know Hughes got pretty much a cakewalk, depending on who
They
they
ain't the only
quarterback is.
ones.
What region they in?
Region 3?
Region 3. Okay, I see it. You.
Now, when you think about it, that region is the same as last year's 6A Region 1, but now you added a state championship and state champion in coffee to that region. So again, I think it will be the toughest region in Georgia football again.
Like I
Oh,
said,
yeah, arguing with you on
somebody
that.
gonna be
Yeah,
mad.
in this classification.
Somebody gonna be mad in that region. Somebody ain't gonna make it.
Yeah,
And I ain't talking about veteran. I'm talking about one of those blue bloods ain't gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's gonna be north side, but I could be wrong. Let's see. I'm looking at the rest. I don't see none of these other regions move the needle.
Nope.
I mean, you only got for the majority of the rest of these regions, you got maybe 2 teams in there that you can feel gonna be battling for 1 and 2.
Like Region 7, they got
Yeah, Region
Gainesville
7.
and Milton.
Man, it's gonna be 3 teams in that region. Gainesville, Milton, and Roswell gonna be battling
Oh
for
yeah,
number
okay.
4.
I see Roswell. Okay, I see.
All right.
What about Seconder?
What rejects are they gonna get from Buford this year?
What Milton is 7A?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know they had to combine. They only have 6 regions.
I know. Wow. They could have left them in 6.
Oh yeah.
Well, so they want in that top 64 in them big 64 schools. You got them. Now the 6A is basically called the Big 64.
Yeah.
But them the biggest schools in Georgia in 6A.
Them schools in Texas take the cake though. But yeah.
Man, you know what? We might well take a look at 6A, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, starting off in Region 1, you're gonna have your usual suspects over there in Region 1.
Tough region.
What county is it?
Region 1?
I'm saying where is that located?
It's in Kingsland, Georgia. You know, it's right on the Florida border. Okay, put it like this. You know that little okay, you imagine the state of
the
Georgia,
little
right?
peninsula looking thing in Georgia.
That little thing at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, that little thing at the very bottom, that's where Kingsland is.
What y'all call it? What it is?
I was gonna say a turkey neck, but that was
What it is, yo?
The little peninsula looking thing.
That's it. Yeah, that little thing at the bottom.
Hey, it looked like the little dangling thing in the back of Cardi B's throat.
Oh Lord. Shut up. Talking about Dora the Explorer. Shut up, man.
All right. So Region 2. All I'm seeing right now is Carrollton, Westlake, and possibly Douglas County in Region 2 battling for number 1. But Carrollton should take it though, because Juju's still there.
You think Juju gonna break that state record? That dude from
Man, he got to put over 6,000 yards next year because he's off pace.
Yeah, you gotta hump it.
What happened to Carrollton this year though? What happened?
Injuries, man. Injuries. You got to remember they lost their running back in what the second game of the season?
When they played Langston Hughes, then when they lost him?
Yeah. And that was that. Yeah, the very first that, and then he had some receivers get hurt too, from what I understood. And they still got to build up, and they got to build up their defense. They still working on their defense.
Well, you better hope that he'd even be there next year, to be honest.
That was
nice. He might be in California.
Yeah, is he going to California or no?
We gonna find out.
Chris said, "Y'all pray for Effingham over there in Region 1."
Effingham don't stand a chance, man. It ain't enough prayers that's gonna help them in Region 1.
Oh, fucking Ham County. Look at fucking Ham County.
That is a tough region.
Yeah.
Region 3, shit. McKeachin on the rise right now. I don't know if Harrison gonna be able to hold on to what they got going on. Yeah, shit. That's just up for grabs. Anybody can win Region 3. Region 4, Grayson, Archer, Newton. Yeah. 5, Walton, North Walton. Walton. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying regions.
North Cobb. What about North Cobb?
Man, North Cobb let me down every year.
Oh, okay.
I got to be honest. This 7A going through these 7A regions is making me sleepy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's
I
terrible.
know, right? Look at that 6, Region 6. Yeah, Alpharetta Lambert.
See,
Goddamn Lambert.
even you starting to drag. You know what
I
I'm
know,
saying?
right?
It's terrible.
7. Hold on. Give it. I won't say the 7. 7 nice though. Brookwood, Parkview, North Gwinnett, Norcross. That's gonna be a good region to watch though. 7 is gonna be a good region to watch. And
Peachtree
8, Region 8 gonna come down to Buford and Mill Creek.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what Collins Hill bringing back, do we?
Okay. Well, they're gonna come down to Buford Mill Creek.
So dismissive. So dismissive.
I know, right? Hold on. All right, let's look at 4A. Region 1. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's nice right there. Benedictine, Perry, Ware, and Warner Robins.
Yes, sir. And Wayne. And New
Ooh.
Hampstead. That's the
Ooh.
toughest region in 4A right there. That's the
That's a good
toughest
region.
region in 4A.
Yeah. Region 2.
Oh God. Jones
Stockbridge.
County and
Oh, yeah.
Stockbridge.
Stockbridge, Jones County, and Ola. Because Ola building something over there.
Now listen,
I'm
y'all,
sure
before
they
we
are.
move on. See, it would have made more sense for Perry, Warner Robins, and Jones County to be in the same region.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
Yeah, they were trying to put at least 6 teams in their region, I guess.
Yeah, but look at that travel. Perry and Warner
I
Robins
know.
traveling all
Yeah.
the way to Savannah and down to Ware County, Wayne County, and then not to mention they have to travel up here to Middle Georgia. Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much.
I feel you.
And then look at all those, look at the region 2. It's 10 of them. They ain't got to travel no damn well.
Shit, pretty much all them in Henry County except for Jones County.
Yeah, they
There's
can do a
that
damn
bias,
cartwheel.
Jess.
Huh?
There's that bias. We see
Yep.
who the GHSA. You see, they're making it easy for. We
They
we
sure
see
are.
it. Though.
Shit, they can
Yeah,
do a damn cartwheel to their game. They don't have to go
Yeah, but they only
nowhere.
got one. They only got one non-region game though. That sucks for them. All right, 3A. I mean, let's see what's in Region 3. I think we're at Harris County,
Yeah.
Monday Stars Mill, Mondays Mill. They both gonna be a question mark coming into the season. I don't know about Central Character bringing back what they had from last year. Griffin. So yeah, you got a question mark on that one.
Creekside in Region 4.
Yep, keep it moving.
Maze. Let's move on.
Yeah, Creekside Maze. 5. Shit, man, pick one. Flip a coin and pick one in Region 5. I'm serious. Maris. Maris gonna dominate that.
St. Pius. They ain't good.
No.
Maris gonna dominate that. I don't care what you say. Maris gonna dominate that region. Guaranteed. That's my receipt going into next year. 6. Kale and
Blessed Trinity.
Yeah. Kale, Blessed Trinity, Westminster. I give you those 3.
Okay.
All right. 7, Cartersville, Cass, and that's it. Because Cedartown ain't Cedartown what they was last year. We know that for a fact. And then that Region 8, shit, pick North Dakota.
Okay.
Gonna dominate that.
3A. 3A. Thank you.
All right, we know Region 1 is tough.
Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that.
Well, if y'all have to go to them for any games, y'all will be in the area.
Yes, ma'am.
Region 2.
Well, we'll definitely be down in Bainbridge this year. And every Albany, no, we got Cairo at home. We'll go to Bainbridge and got every Albany school in Albany.
I thought Bainbridge came. We had to go to Cairo. But okay. Either way, hell, it's in West Hell. No, West Hell. Yeah, it's on the West.
A long drive either way.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Look at that easy Region 5.
Hey, all I'm gonna tell you, don't be surprised if Stevens will take that region.
Hey, Joe.
Who?
Stevens.
Man, get out of here with that. What's up, G? What you got?
Maybe they gave Mount Zion some of their players back. They'll be all right.
Right, exactly. That's a cakewalk region.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, what's a cakewalk is when you look at Region 3.
Oh.
Region 3 so ugly. Region 4.
Calvary Day. Y'all just gonna
ain't no GAC was back in 3A.
I ain't either.
Yeah, so is Calhoun. Calhoun is back.
Yeah.
Monroe Monroe here anyway. Let me see somebody else I saw.
West Lawrence.
Where you see them at?
Region 4.
Yeah, 4 with Bow. Yeah.
Now y'all look at that. They got to go all the way from I-16 from Deptford. They go all the way to Augusta.
No, I'm gonna go to the bank real quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's y'all shit.
Whoa, hold on. Did y'all notice Jefferson dropped down to 3A?
Yeah. Remember we talked about that.
I just noticed this. I just realized this.
Yeah, we talked about that.
What Jefferson was? Third.
Yeah, they was in 5A, was it?
5A.
Yeah, because they lost the Creekside.
Just check your message, babe.
Huh?
Check your messages on your phone.
Well, oh boy, gone, so it don't matter now. So, I think Jefferson go back to what they used to be.
Messages?
Your text messages.
Okay, hold on. Let me find my phone.
Yeah, I think Jefferson goes back to what they used to be. Calhoun should ring Region 7 and Region 6.
Did y'all read what Chris said? He said Monroe should be the sneak team in Region 1.
Chris Pace, what's up, man? What's going on? It's a possibility.
In Region 1.
What? In basketball?
In football.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were talking about field hockey.
You're so stupid.
I know, right? 2A. Look at Carver come up and down there.
Peace County region, that Region 1. That's that whole Peace County region right there.
Oh, Carver come up and look cute down there in 2A.
I forgot about that. They did drop down, didn't they?
Hey, now whenever you look at the Pierce County region, you got to minus them because they did get up to 3A this year.
Uh-huh.
So wait a minute, hold on now. So it's true. It's true that they going to 3A.
What guy say he was just joking?
It got to be a joke because I think this is set in stone. When you think about adding Pierce to 3A, what region would they go in when you look at the region alignment? And you only got 4 teams or 4 or 5 teams in that region that's playing football.
Yeah, let's go back to 2A. Let's look at it. Let's look at something.
Yeah, that's what they could be playing at, but they're not gonna put 11 teams over there.
Nope.
So moving back. Okay, going back to 2A.
I think Region 3 may be the toughest region.
I don't know, man. I like Region 4. They got Laney over there.
I like Region 2.
What? Who?
I like Region 2.
What? Man, Callaway got a cakewalk in that region.
Man, say what you want to say. Region 6 is the toughest in 2A right now.
What?
Well, Columbia finna have a field day in that region right now.
Columbia hands down, and then let's see now Thompson and Burke. They might battle it out for Region 4. Everything else just don't move the needle. I'm sorry.
But Region 8, real talk, Region 8 is gonna be interesting.
Well, that's the same Region 8 out of 3A last year, minus Oconee.
You know, I got a question. So I noticed Calvary Day is still in 3A. Prince Avenue is playing in 2A. Why is Savannah Christian running? Where are they running from?
But here's the thing. I don't know how true it is. They said that they had made it where they'll have their own playoffs. Then they said Hines took that back. So I think that's why they really not concerned about what region and classification they're playing in, considering they're gonna have their own playoffs. I could be wrong on that, just my opinion.
Shit, where is Savannah Christian at?
And D1.
Let me see. Bacon County, Barron, Doc.
I don't see him. Where are they?
Well, look at
there they go.
Southville looking cute down there in D1.
Don't start no shit Thursday.
It's right.
They had 3A Division 1. 3.
Oh, that's a cute little region.
I like you never pass around Happy Meals in that region.
Look, whatever. Just tell them Purple Fairies, we back.
Yeah, that might be the toughest. That might be the toughest region in Region 1 right there.
Wait a minute, Thomasville and Single Lake.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Where we at?
Hey, but look at Region 2 and tell me something. You got Blakely County, which is Cochran, Georgia.
Yeah.
Going all the way to Augusta area to play Aquinas.
Don't make sense.
Don't make a lick of bird sense. And GHSA say they're cutting down on travel. My lord.
They can ride 95. They can ride up 95 and cut across.
That's a tough region 1 and 2.
They can ride up 95, cut across.
Oh no! Please go to Region 5 and scroll up for me, please. They got 16 teams. I'm trying to see because I know ain't none of them. 1, 2, Wilbur 3, and 4, Atlanta, 5, all of them ain't playing 6, football.
7 schools not playing football.
Yeah. So St. Francis.
Okay, that's 9 schools.
You're looking at St. Francis probably to have that region.
What about Fellowship Christian?
Possibly. I think St. Francis and Fellowship will fight for it.
Pretty much. Shit, I like Amuche. Nah, fuck that. I like Bremen.
Bremen. How the hell Bremen go all the way down to Single A?
Bremen all the way. Bremen dropped from 3A2 then. Okay.
Yep. All the way to Single A.
Okay. It's how you said it, yo. All the way to Single A.
All the way to Single A.
What wrong with Single A, yo?
Nothing. Because, I ain't saying nothing against nobody that playing in Single A. I wish Peach County would have dropped down to Single A. I ain't going to lie. I wish we'd have went down and just rebuild the culture.
What? No, bro. I can't ride with you.
I know you ain't going to agree with that, but I'm just telling you from my experience. Dominate some little scrubs right quick. Then work your way back up.
Now check this out. Now we ride Cedar Grove for dominating 3A and how they're doing it. So I don't think that would be fair. Peach County went down to Single A.
Hey, the same thing I told Perry folk. Now it wouldn't be fair, but the same thing I told Perry folk. If Peach County went down to Single A and won the championship, you can call it what you want to, but the record book still gonna read state champion.
I hear you.
You know what? Speaking of that, I'm gonna say this again. Pierce County, you do not have an asterisk next to this title y'all got this year.
Hey, scroll back up 1 second, bro. Man, I thought that Thomasville and all of that region, I think that was in Division 1, but in Division 2, that Region 4 is stupid. You talking about Wilcox, you talking about Hawkinsville, you talking about Dooley, you talking about Telfair. Man.
Bro, when the last time Hawkinsville made some noise?
Hawkinsville.
I don't know, but I'm finna piss somebody off with this statement. Well, guess Crawford County won't be seeing the playoffs no more for a while.
Yeah, that 14 making the playoff over with, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Man, y'all
enjoyed that while y'all could.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say. That 14 region crap
Look at
was
Region
stupid.
2, Thursday. Look at Region 2.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
LaTurner, Lanier, Irwin, Clinch, Charlton, and Brooks. That's what it is. Somebody ain't gonna make it.
That black and blue right there.
Somebody ain't gonna make it.
Now, see, Crawford County should be over here in Region 6. They should be over there with Macon and Sly and Taylor. And
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, I don't know why they got Crawford in the other region. I don't get that.
They get beat up on, but that was gonna happen. Well, they'll get beat up on in that region too, but
yeah, but at least they'll be close to home.
Yeah, won't be that long ride back with your head hanging down.
Coming out of a lot of small town, ain't even got a McDonald's.
Can't even stop and get them a Happy Meal out the game.
Ain't do nothing. Got to take sack lunches with them on the bus.
Somebody get the little packet mayonnaise and open it and spread it on the sandwich.
Well, y'all stupid.
You want your mayonnaise packet?
Ain't got but one traffic light in the whole time.
Well, y'all a terrible human being.
Damn.
But none as terrible as you, friend. None as terrible as you.
It is. I'll take. I'm gonna wear that proud. I'm gonna get me a t-shirt made. I'm a terrible human being.
Yes, you are.
Give me one too. I want mine. It's 2X. 2X. Wait, how you say it? 2X. It is however you say it. I want it like that.
Gotcha. On the back of yours. On the back. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna say that for later.
Put Mexican foot on the back of his and Thirsty and Squire.
If your time got a Piggly Wiggly or Winn Dixie, you a small time. Real small.
Hold on now. Tallahassee got both.
Well, Georgia, that's in Florida. We talking about Georgia.
Shit, Winn Dixie still got a warehouse sitting off 75. Off of, no, is it I-10?
Yeah.
What they do that for?
Is this? I wonder what happened to it. Like right around the corner from my uncle on Fnl Road, they had a Winn Dixie and a Save-A-Lot. I don't know what it is now.
Big Bell.
I can tell you one thing: it ain't Winn Dixie and Save-A-Lot no damn more.
It is a Big Bell Food Depot. Pick one.
Food Depot. I forgot.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Let's see. Herbie says next year is going to be a battle. It is, especially in your region. What's going on, Eddie Gary? Big Perry. I better tell y'all shit. Lord have mercy.
Hey, y'all sleeping on Food Depot now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all leave Food Depot alone. I take back what I said about Winn Dixie and all that. I take it back. Y'all leave Food Depot alone.
Yeah.
Man, forget Food Depot, man. They don't charge taxes. They just charge you 10%. That's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, worse.
I can't even pick, man. You can't even pick your own produce out.
Well, they have improved. Well, like the one Food Depots and other places were different, but the one in Fort Valley used to be real suspect. Like you don't go in there and buy no fruit unless you're gonna eat it that day. It was really bad.
Oh man, they dogging Food Depot in the comment. Let's move on to something else, y'all. Let's move on.
Hell no, now we stand on Food Depot.
No. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Hey, one thing about Food Depot though, you can get a family pack. I stand though for the low.
See, I see him laughing. Why you laughing, Herbie? You know he love to call Peach County country.
And then Obadiah say he never heard of Food Depot.
Neither have I.
You haven't? Well, they're in Middle Georgia. They got some they got one in McDonough. And
man, we got them all throughout the Atlanta area. What you talking about?
Throughout the Atlanta area.
Popping up everywhere.
But they charge it's like a 10%. They charge 10% when their prices are lower, but when you get to the counter, it's a 10% surcharge on them.
So that would be kind of like IGA in Thomasville.
Man,
that shit like the commissary on the base.
Yeah.
Price is lower here, but they're gonna hit you for 10% at the register.
Every time.
But you know what? It's basically, I mean, in Fort Valley, you got Freshway and you got Food Depot, and Food Depot is cheaper to me.
Hey, wait a minute now, y'all finna get off Food Depot now.
That's what we know.
On food. Y'all, hey, listen. Y'all better relax. Trying to dog Food Depot now.
Well, they never heard of Food Depot. You missing out. And Freshway. Food Depot and Freshway the same thing. And don't sleep on Freshway. They got great chicken. Thank you, Rich. Rich says y'all did y'all's thing this season with your podcast. Keep it going. Thank you, Rich. We appreciate it.
Thanks, sir.
Ain't nobody saying James is fancy. He says Publix is it. Oh, you
Hey,
rich?
let me tell you something, James. Can't nobody do lemon pepper wings like Publix, especially one near us. Y'all ever had the lemon pepper wings out of the deli?
I don't. Oh,
it'll change your life. I'm telling you.
All I know is them little single dinners, that little stuffed crab, stuffed salmon with the seafood stuffing in it. Ooh wee. That's good.
None of that.
Next time I'm up there, if I see one, I'm stopping and I'm taking a picture for y'all.
Hey, y'all look at that. James said Food Depot is a spot for the meats, and he right. You can get some good deals on good meat now. For real.
No, it ain't. Wayfield in.
What you say?
He said Wayfield.
Wayfield, what is that?
Oh, you ain't never heard of Wayfield food.
Yeah, boy, let me tell you something. But when I say they got a big meat and seafood department, boy, you can walk in there with $20 and walk out with enough food to stuff your deep freezer. Enough meat to stuff your deep freezer.
Hey, slide me that information.
No, you don't, Joe, because I'm telling you, if you don't cook it that day, you're going to be sick.
You're going to be sick.
Salmonella.
Oh, never mind.
You don't want it. You don't want it. That's when you want it. You was sitting at home. You like, damn, let's cook out, but I ain't got no money. No problem. Let's go to Wayfield and get the meat, and make sure you put it immediately on the grill.
Nah, damn, that 10-pound bag of leg quarters. Woo.
What's about $3 for them?
Yep, about $4. But you good to go.
Yeah.
Just look at what DeAntoine Henderson said about the 20p lemon pepper from Publix. I'm telling y'all, those lemon pepper wings would change your life. I'm telling you.
I had a 20-piece lemon pepper from Publix last week. Throw them in an air fryer a little long. Well, I should do that because I went and shout out to Publix, by the way, because I've been around here looking for some pie shells for these sweet potato pies I gotta make. And Kroger didn't have what I needed. I had to go all the way to Publix, and shout out to them because they had what I needed. And I should have got my lemon pepper
had what you need. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But y'all gotta get those wings out of the deli. Don't go to the freezer and get them now. You can either get them hot or you could get a cold pack, but you have to specially order. You have to order them special.
Okay, now I'm finna put you on something, Joe. Get you some tater wedges. And I said that right, tater wedges.
That's right.
Get you some tater wedges and get the Mardi Gras wings from Publix with some sweet Hawaiian rolls. Now that's a life changer.
It's a life changer, yo.
That's a life changer, bro.
I'm taking notes right now.
I'm telling you. The Mardi Gras wings are something like a rosemary wing. I don't know if you ever ate rosemary chicken. But when I tell you, the Mardi Gras wings, some tater wedges, and a sweet pack of them 4 sweet Hawaiian rolls.
Yes, sir.
The whole meal call you about $6, and you eating good.
Okay.
Now I had some honey lemon pepper wings tonight, and they were salty as hell. And I'm mad I was in Publix and I could have gotten it. Why didn't y'all tell me? Why didn't you guys tell me? I'm upset.
Well,
we telling you now.
James said Wayfield, they still around. Sure is. You go to downtown Lithonia,
Hold
Georgia.
on. No, forget that. Mr. Marlboro, you live in McDonald. All you got to do is head toward the racetrack and bust right up Tar Boulevard. It'll be down on your left.
Marable.
Man, you know I can't talk English. Leave me alone.
Tracy said they be having live remote at Warfield every other Saturday morning. That's crazy. Oh, Mr. Fudge, I meant to read this comment, but we were, talking about the regions, but I'm going to read this because this is interesting, and I hope it works out. Macon County fired the offensive coordinator before the regular season ended. The team didn't practice the entire week before the Telfair game because the head coach was quote unquote sick. He didn't ride the team bus home from Telfair. It's kind of toxic now on the home front, allegedly. Well, I don't know if any of that is true, but we are praying for you all. Wow. Okay.
My Lord.
That's a lot. What's
That's a
going
short-lived. That's a short-lived remove from the state championship team about 5-6 years ago.
I think it
To
was
be having
2016. Yeah.
that kind of turmoil going on, that's tough.
Yeah. I pray it gets better for everybody because it's a lot of talented athletes in Macon County. It really is. What's going on, Rocky? How are you? Obadiah says, I'm glad TCC don't roll down that. Herbie got a question. He said he was, though. He said, did Daniel James come back?
No.
Nah?
He did. He was on yesterday. Now we'll say that.
Okay.
And he did congratulate Perry. But the Perry boys was looking for him. Eddie Gary. Shout out Eddie Gary. He's on tonight. They looking for Daniel James.
Well, he said congratulations, and that's all y'all gonna get out of him, damn it. So that's that.
Hey, sometimes when I be driving and folks be driving crazy, I just be want to stick my pistol out the window and just shoot that.
Ooh, don't tell
Don't you
nobody
do
else
it.
that.
Don't.
You are on a podcast, sir.
I wouldn't care.
Certain things in life that you just don't do or say.
Yeah, you
It's
said
not.
You
I
have to
mean, I
keep
know it's
certain
Friday.
things-
Podcast show.
You have to keep certain things exclusive to, this is the inside thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's just take it. Let's get off at this next exit. Let's get off at this next exit.
leave some of the mystery. And matter of fact, let me. What April number? I need to call her. You need a little.
You
you
ain't
need to
drinking
take
no
the edge
prime
off.
right now, Easy.
No, bro. But I'm telling you, I'm tired of these stupid drivers around me. I'm trying to get home to my family, man. Don't be
But
doing all
listen,
that crazy stuff around me.
but he talks about me. He talks about me and don't want me to drive him.
I said what I want to do. I ain't say what I do. You do it. See, you would take the pills and just bullshit everybody in the way.
I would not.
Yeah, you would. Hey, you do it at a football game. You get away with it.
I've been saying it. Now, here's the thing. Jess and I went to the Northside Peach County game. What that was, second game of the season. I had been talking about Jess' attitude, her demeanor throughout the whole season. Nobody believed me. And first got the opportunity to see it firsthand.
Man, that Peach County call Atlanta game. I was scared for my life.
Do tell. I need to hear this. Let me pull up my chair. What's
Nothing to hear, Drew.
When I say
they lying.
I looked at this young, timid woman, and
that hoe wasn't timid.
The things that were coming out of her mouth.
Right.
Oh, you talking about me? Oh, yeah, timid.
Oh Lord, have mercy! I can't sit next to her. I had to move up a rope.
You said it right, sis. You ain't timid.
Nah, here's the thing,
if you had to move, it must have been pretty bad.
That wasn't
okay,
it's Jekyll and Hyde.
Dro.
Beauty and the Beast.
We walking through Mary Person Gate.
Right.
Now it's me, Jess, her sister, shout out my cousin Gina, man, and my daughter Bean.
Right.
When I tell you, I just grab my baby hand like, come on, baby, come on over this way. Because Jess got a wallet. It's just a wristlet little wallet. And they got to be a clear back. I can put this in my pocket like a wallet. Like, that's dumb. I know, but it's procedure. Well, you need to change the procedures there because that don't make no sense. It's just fucking stupid. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, Bean, come on, baby. Let's come on over this way. Because your auntie Jess finna get crunk and we don't need to be nowhere right.
Like that.
Yes, you.
Nonsensical.
Man, we thought we were going to get locked up over a clear book bag at the Carver and Peach game.
Yes.
No, listen, people need to have clear, defined rules. Now, I have my clear book bag. It's clear, but because it's a book bag, you can't allow it in, right? Okay, so fine. I'm not going to go through this anymore. Okay, next time, I'll just take my wristlet because it meets the dimensions and, it's my wallet. Go to Mary Persons, these geniuses say no, you can't have your wristlet. It's the size of your hand, but you can't have that because it's not clear. All these dudes walking in with their wallet, they not clear. Meanwhile, you don't have a metal detector. You worry about clear bags and motherfuckers coming in with pistols every damn well. But you worry about me and my man. That's what I'm telling you. It was just stupid. I wonder.
Yeah, we coming up on the next exit. Let's pull off on the next exit up here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's stop here to this pilot right here. Let me
and stretch our legs.
Yeah, we gotta stretch our legs.
I'm just explaining what the deal is. And my sister didn't see anything wrong with it. Why?
And that's what she does when she's driving.
That's
Let me go ahead and
Bro, you saw me at that football game. Was I like that?
Not when I saw you, you would.
Thank you, because you're objective.
Dro, tell the truth, bro. She started getting crunk, and I said, Jess, calm down, baby.
You okay. There was a point where, but I think when she did, it was warranted, though.
Thank you, Dro.
Given the circumstance.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm very docile. I'm a very sweet person. I really am. Just
you are a Gemini. You are a Gemini.
Yeah, we just ain't gonna watch sports with you live anyway.
Right.
I will, sis.
Well, thank you, sis. The rest of y'all niggas go by
hold on now. We know. Hold on now. Both of y'all together watching the live sport? Who got the bill money?
Columbus.
Excuse you?
No, we're down in Columbus. I go check on my baby.
Hold my baby.
I come back. Jess got the baby like, oh my Lord. Like,
this is not story time.
So I'll just say it like this. I'll go to any of you all stadium next year, any hostile environment, as long as I got my two sisters with me, because I know they going to turn up and I'm going to be all right.
Facts.
Hey, real quick, shout out to my uncle in the comments. I see you. I'm glad you know me this week.
What's up?
All I'm saying is that whole my baby thing too funny.
He did. I mean, I was on my way over there. I just went and grabbed him, and he's such a good baby, you know. And Michaela, I think she a little used to it, so she was just sitting up there.
She just John minding her business, like, okay, mom finna turn up.
She chilling.
Hey, highlight Eddie Gear comment. They shooting at Daniel James so bad.
Daniel James, Stockbridge, physical, fast, tough. Y'all so terrible. Y'all so terrible. So there you go, Mr. Marable. There is 5A right there. Look at 4A, guys. Look at who's at the top. Arabia Mountain.
Hey, Dro, how much did your needle move then?
It didn't move at all. Sorry. It didn't even jump a little bit. Not at all.
Not even a little nudge, bro.
Nope, nothing. Zero.
They gonna win the region. That's my sleeper team.
Well, maybe they could win the region if a certain team stopped poaching their player. Maybe they
right
could.
on up the street, right up the road, right up the road.
Oh man!
Right out Brown's Mill. Oh my goodness! Ooh.
Yeah, boy. Oh man, y'all
Hershey and Stockbridge isn't so tough when they don't bring their refs.
You can say the same thing about another school from down Savannah Pool away.
Yep.
But they did draw. They brought them to the bands.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. They did the same thing. They fell victim to the same thing Calvary did. When you fall behind Cedar Grove and have to try to play catch up, it's never gonna end well for you.
That's why he has that coach for help. I mean, a referee for help.
Yeah. I told you when they threw that interception, I knew then. I said, okay, it's over. I don't even need to watch the rest of this game.
You know what, bro? I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You called me cocky and arrogant. last week.
Right.
Do you understand why I was now?
No.
No, I still don't understand.
You still
Because
a cocky, arrogant ass.
No, because my thing was I had no respect for their passing game.
Why not?
That was my biggest thing. Dude, the quarterback. No disrespect on the kid, but the kid reminded me of Matt Ryan in the latter years.
He's just a sophomore, bro.
I'm with you on that. Again, he doesn't put that much velocity on the ball to get the ball there. The ball just floats. And that was the downside of the Savannah Christian passing game.
Yeah. You got a point, but I'm not gonna down the kid and then like that.
No, I'm not trying to down the kid in no way. I'm just saying get in the weight room, hit them weights this offseason, get your arms stronger so you can deliver the ball with more velocity.
And see, that's the thing. That's why I hate that they're not competing in 3A next season. Because they could have allowed it to stay up. You know, Day obviously did. Aren't they still in 3A?
Who?
Day.
Yeah, Day is.
See, Savannah Christian should have did the same thing. But I'm just saying, I get what you're saying. I follow you.
But I thought
3A. He is a sophomore now.
Yeah. DeAntoine says he threw 2 interceptions that were detrimental. Now, Dro, you said being a sophomore doesn't matter when I spoke on Columbus sophomore quarterback.
Okay, yeah, I did say that. But get this. Their sophomore quarterback outplayed y'all sophomore quarterback. Right?
He did.
So answer that for me. Did he not outplay y'all sophomore
Columbus. Oh, you talking about Carl Columbus.
Right.
Hey, look at Eddie next comment.
Wizard. Oh, Wizard.
It's a crystal ball.
The Wizard uses a magic 8 ball, okay? Not a crystal ball.
And look, Antoine, you right. When you get on the big stage, you handle business no matter what, and you exactly right. And Savannah Christian did not handle business. They didn't.
But at the end of the day though, Savannah Christian defense got exposed. That's the biggest thing on that. Because the secondary was weak, which was another thing which I didn't have no love, no respect for was their secondary. So I don't see what the issue was last week.
The issue was they shouldn't have never been there in the first place. That's number one.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
Number 2, they hurt themselves with that big turnover and had to play from behind the rest of the game.
Huh.
They did the same thing Day did. They tried to play catch up and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, and I agree with Sean. They stopped running the wing T.
You think they were having success with the wing T?
A little bit, but I'm not saying they would have won the game. But, I mean, turnovers against a team like Cedar Grove would kill you every time. Because one thing about it, they were never going to just completely stop Cedar Grove from scoring. They couldn't stop you.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
See, you just want to hear me say it. Let's move on to something else. I'm getting nauseous.
Okay.
Keeping all that praise on.
What was your? Can I ask this? What was?
Let me go ahead and do what I want to do, and then y'all can finish. Y'all can finish what y'all got going on. What's going on, people? I just want to congratulate some people on the participation that they have done this season or whatever. Jess, I'm gonna need your help a little bit over here now.
Okay, what am I doing?
If I don't say their name right, I need you to help me out a little bit.
Okay, I got you, friend.
Okay, so we had a lot of fans that participate and was fan of the week every week, pretty much. But the main ones that was stood out every week was Jamie. What is his last name?
Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic. and then Tick.
Antonio Odom Sr.
Yeah, Antonio Sr. And then we had Nikki Stone, Scott Westbrook, 2 point.
Oh,
yeah, okay. And then Alex Welch, Lee Nicholson, and Deshaun Suggs. Those was the ones that was pretty much on every last week of being outgoing, supporting the group. And then
who else? You missing some folks, right?
I know the ones that was on the majority of every week though. I'm not saying everybody. I'm just the ones I seen every week.
Obadiah.
He didn't come up like that.
Oh well, Obadiah was always the first person on.
Yeah, he was
on every. He was on every episode.
So, and he shared it multiple times in various locations.
Yeah, three. Yeah,
it wasn't not by what's going on the live. It's just about what goes on the page that week itself. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing about the show, about the podcast show. It just was who was coming in the post and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, from the group. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good night, Obadiah. You got to be at work tomorrow morning at 6. Go ahead. You have a great night. Get some good sleep, Obadiah, and congratulations again to Thomas County Central. But yes, shout out to all the loyal listeners that you named. Again, guys, we could not do this without any of you. So thank you so much.
And then we'd like to thank the people that gave stars. We appreciate you. And I can't. Well, what I'm gonna say this time, it might put tears in my eyes. So let me get off the camera real quick. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I just want to thank each one of y'all individual. I'm gonna start with Dro. Appreciate you, bro, for being a big part of this, starting this with me. Couldn't do it without you. And then next, we'll go to Jess. I appreciate all you do. Couldn't do it without you. Then we're gonna go to Yo. Appreciate you, bro, for what you do. Continue to do what y'all doing to help me out. Appreciate you, Kira. Keep doing what you're doing. And appreciate your thirst to BS Rollins. Appreciate you for what you're doing. And got something in store for you guys. I thought it was gonna come today, but it didn't. It may come tomorrow or Monday or whatever the case may be. And when it comes, I'm gonna go live. And I'm gonna let everybody see how we think and feel about the great, awesome job that y'all have done these last 2 seasons. And last but not least, can't leave Shan out. She helped me out too the first season, and she was a big part of what we got going on. So I just want to thank y'all for what y'all have done and what y'all can continue doing going forward. So, you know what I mean?
You didn't forget Kira, did you, bro?
No, I ain't forget her.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. You know what I mean? Couldn't do it without you. So I just want to say thank y'all. Job well done.
Shit, this shit fun and funny. But appreciate y'all for bringing us in.
Thank you.
Well, this is just hilarious to me at times.
We couldn't do it without y'all, man. I'm serious.
Yes.
I'm just mad Coach Pro didn't show up this year.
Okay, you know, I tried to. For some reason, I think that last fight we had, he really been holler at me like he used to. So I got to find out what's going on.
I mean, word on the street is he whooped your ass.
I don't know what you heard. Hey, don't get the wizard the lying to you now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, he just really didn't show up. I mean, I couldn't even entice him. I told him I missed him, that I wanted to see him. I wanted to hear his voice. And
you see how I tone changed? You see how I tone changed?
Yeah, getting all look. I bet you gonna text me.
I'm actually very sad. I'm
You better watch
actually
your mouth
very
now.
sad.
You better shut your mouth.
I'm just gonna have to go ahead and move on because clearly he doesn't care enough and he doesn't
Man,
miss us. So.
yeah, you gonna take that chocolate away from him?
I mean, he don't want it. He didn't want it. So guess
Yeah.
what? I'm going to move on. I know when I'm not wanted. So just move on.
Well, shit. Hey,
fish out in the sea, and I'm going scuba diving. Actually, I'm not. They like what I say earlier. They chase me. I don't chase them.
See, I think he heard that. I'm not sure. I'm sure he gonna let me know at some point, and I'll tell you what he said, what he think about that.
Okay, and I'll think about forgiving him. I'll think about it. Marco says, y'all basketball showing. He said,
Back that up. You leaving, Coach Crow?
I've never with Coach Crow.
What? Who?
I've
never
talking about a poly relationship.
No, I'm not with Coach Crow. I was just saying. I was just, I miss his presence, and he just didn't show.
Just think about it.
He was always very nice to me, and I liked that. But
yeah, appreciate you, Wizard.
How you with that poly life?
Hey, now that you back, I told you, homie. I told you, homie, that all I was doing was just trying to give you constructive criticism. That was it, man. I wasn't trying to, jump all on your case or nothing like that.
Okay, Stephen A. Smith.
Nah, bro. So, okay, so you want to do that? Okay.
no.
Let me tell you something. I'm trying to be nice.
Don't draw. Listen, these people miss this. Listen, did I tell you I went back and listened to your rant on Creekside about 7 or 8 times? That was comedy gold. Just go and say what you gonna say.
Let it out. You been holding it all year.
I think you need to go ahead, get you a drink and
Coke,
log
don't
off,
worry
man. Go ahead, leave me alone. Now, go on now. Go on.
Okay.
Enjoy your night.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now. You better shut your mouth.
Okay. I'm gonna go get me some more perk and talk to the Wicked Witch about bringing in.
See, there you go again. See, there you go again, dragging things out. you finna bring the Judge Greg Mathis out of me now. I done told you 2 times that go on about your business now. See this, go on now. See you.
Y'all have a good one. See you next season.
Yeah. I'm not trying to end. I'm not trying to take our last show down a long left-handed turn. Let's finish on a high note. Can we do
that? Okay, yes. Marco Polo says, great high school football show, the best in the state. Basketball show, please.
It's in the works. Marco Polo. It's in the works.
Yeah, it may be a different crew that's more in tune with
basketball.
The basketball side, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely in the works.
And it's you'll enjoy it. Deshaun says, I want to personally thank each of you. I have enjoyed the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday shows. Can't wait until the next season. Y'all bring interesting facts and important information out about all schools around the state that y'all can get materials on. Congratulations, and continue to do everything in excellence. Thank you so much, Deshaun. Thank you so much.
We really appreciate it. We really appreciate it.
Robert says, I enjoy everybody on the show. We enjoy you too, Mr. Robert. Marquise Hush, talking about my tone changed quick.
Hey, we were talking about Coach Pro.
Yeah.
You just don't understand.
I can do that, Marquise. I can change at any given time because I'm versatile like that. Okay, Deanne Swan says, major salute to the podcast crew. I came in late to this group with an invite from Deshaun Suggs, and I'm definitely looking forward to next season as well as meeting everyone. It's definitely shows to look forward to as well. Blessings to you guys. And for anybody asking, you can always go back and scroll through and you can hear some old podcast shows.
Oh, hey Jess, can I do want to say one thing.
Sure.
If you go to our Twitter page, all podcast shows are up on our Twitter page and our YouTube page and on our Facebook page as well.
Yes.
And this one show, this is the only show tonight that is not on Twitter because it is being streamed live on our IG page.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to expand our reach.
There's another option on the table as well. You can get any show you want. $9.95, $85.96.
Eddie says, great show. You all do a great job of covering in the entire state. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Eddie. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we really appreciate that.
We do try, man.
There are people out there, and I hate to give them this much attention. Listen, we're just regular people. We're just regular folk. We don't claim to be experts. We don't claim to be critics. We just love the game of high school football, and we talk about it. That's all. That is what we're doing. If you have more knowledge, if you know how to break down X's and O's, if you feel like you could add to the show, make it better, by all means do that. Don't sit back and just be hating on us and saying, taking sort of jabs and all that kind of stuff. We're doing this because it's fun, it's entertaining, and the feedback from the community, from the viewers, the people that are interacting with us right now, this is what it's all about. People are actually telling us that we're making, we're entertaining them, we're making their day better, we're making them laugh, we're taking their mind off of something that they may be going through.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? To me, that makes a difference. I don't know. What do y'all think about it?
It does. I mean, you can look at what Marquise just said. He said this podcast saved me, especially when I was going through a rough time. I really appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all too. That stuff like that makes it really worth it.
It does. Honestly, man, we don't, at least from our perspective, I really don't know how we as a group, as a family, touch y'all. And it's feedback like that from Marquise that makes it worth what we do.
Right.
I mean, we're doing it for the love of the game.
Ain't nobody making not only that, Thirsty, not only the love of the game, but we argue with each other. We make up with each other, and not in no weird way. Now, don't take it weird, but I'm just saying how we talk to each other, we bring it to the podcast. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the people live it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now, I can't rightly expect that everyone would love what we do, but I really appreciate, just like Mo said earlier, I'm gonna reiterate, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I really do. And most importantly, I appreciate the viewers. Without them, we wouldn't have a show.
We wouldn't be able to do anything. We'd just sit around and talk to each other.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Brittany, welcome, Brittany Matthews. She says, "How about Thomas County Central? Our fans are amazing and coaches. Y'all definitely are, and y'all roll deep. So shout out to Thomas County Central.
Man, hold on, we gotta talk about. Can we talk about them real fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, watching the game, the referee comes over his microphone.
Yes.
Artificial noise makers are not allowed by GHS. They just went off while that dude talked. As soon as that dude said artificial noise maker, you couldn't hear nothing else he said after that.
they basically said, what did they say on the Dave Chappelle show with Rick James? Fuck your couch. That's basically what they said.
Man, that was that right there was one of the funniest moments throughout the whole championship week.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
I have to admit that.
And you could tell it was then that you knew that Wood knew that goose was cooked. Cause that's what you complaining about. Man,
Yeah.
you got a whole game on your hand. You worry about them making noise. You better sit down.
So TCC fan base, y'all keep bringing that energy back next year.
Please do.
Just don't bring it to the dome no more.
Yes, you do. Please.
No, they done messed up the church's money. Now can't nobody do that no more in the biz.
Oh yeah, they're gonna change the rules.
Let me ask Thursday this.
Yes, sir.
Thursday, what were your takeaways from the overall experience and atmosphere? Now I know you've gone to plenty of Falcon games, but I'm just strictly sticking to the championships, the state championship game. What was your overall takeaway from the atmosphere and the energy and the experience of the championships game?
Okay. The only day I can truly speak on is Wednesday. Let's keep that in mind.
Okay.
With that being said, Coffee fans, thank you. You made it feel like a football game with your tailgate. So the outside of the stadium was fun. Interacting with the fans as they walking in down in the Home Depot parking lot, had a blast, man. Had a good time. We had our little impromptu going on. Once you got in that stadium, it felt like we was back home, like the same way the Georgia Dome felt. That's how the Benz felt. The only difference was we had better seats. The seats got cushion in them. But it was a great atmosphere, man. Fans were live. They were loud. I think the biggest thing though was the kids, man, out there on that field, walking on that field, looking up, seeing that Halo board, seeing themselves on that big screen. In that pregame, some of them got mesmerized in that pregame. But and that's the spirit that you want them to have. That was the whole purpose of getting back in the bed, playing a professional stadium. Feel that energy. Feel the nerves. Feel the fear. But at the end of the day, dog, all you're doing is playing a game that you love.
Right.
This is a question that I have. I heard it used to be that you would pay for one game ticket and you could stay all day. So they've changed that now?
No. It was a misunderstanding on that.
Okay.
Bottom line is here's what happened. Like for me, I was gonna stay through the first half of the Creekside Coffee game. I got up to go to the bathroom. They're trying to make me exit the stadium. You need to go down the exit. Okay, I'm going the other way then. That's basically what it was. They was trying to have an exit strategy for the previous game so the fans for the next game can come in and sit down. That's where the confusion came in. All you had to do, go use the bathroom, get back around, get back to your seat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's basically what it was.
Real quick, I got a question for the panel. Have y'all ever looked at every classification and came up with who you think was your player of the year for that classification?
I gotta be honest, I haven't.
No.
That'd be a tough.
Some of the classes, not all.
Yeah, some of the classes I have, not all, but it was tough. That's why I don't think I did them all, because just trying to look at the classifications that I did look at, it's so hard because there was a lot of ballers in Georgia high school this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, man, you could take one game by itself and you got to flip a coin or pull a name out of that. You can look at the PAC Swainsboro game. Pick one. You gonna pick Philo or Mello? Who you gonna pick?
Mello.
But I'm just saying, that's the level of competition that was being played this year in Georgia high school football in every class.
Yep.
And
what about each game? Because like I said, in a losing effort, I know Aaron Philo broke records and set records and things like that. But I still would have to say DeMello Jones was the best athlete on that field. The best player on that field.
He set records himself that game.
I know, right? Then you look at 2A, with Pierce and the record that their quarterback he was separating himself. Rockmart had a great running back and a good wide receiver linebacker, but that quarterback from Pierce was separating himself to be the best player on that field. And Foray, I think Dakari Anderson, wide receiver with Perry, Stockbridge quarterback. I think the running back didn't get to display the talent that he has, but I just go through in my mind and think about those championship games and what we saw this year, and just try to decide who I think was probably the player of that game or the best player, throughout the year in each classification. And I'm telling you, if you haven't done it, do not try, because you will get a headache.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, I got a
bottom line is Georgia got some good high school football players.
Yeah, definitely 100%.
They certainly do.
I got a question for the panel.
Okay.
What do y'all think about how the GHSA handled instant replay reviews this year?
I loved it.
It was great. It was great.
I loved it.
I mean, if that can be, and I know you can't because you don't have the capabilities, but if that was in every high school football game, man, you'll see a lot of things different. That's all I can say.
There was a lot of corrections made on some bad calls.
Okay.
Put it like that. A lot of wrongs got righted, and a lot of rights got wronged. And what I mean by that is, it was some calls that they made that, it went in favor. Get that went in favor, ball spot, review it. Now bring it back to where it's supposed to be at. Teams like, they host. No. The eye and sky don't lie.
Cut down on a lot of controversy.
Yeah, and that's what it did. And that's what was needed. It was a long time coming.
Deshaun said that the seats were better and the food was affordable. Food is always affordable in the bins.
Yeah. I know folks will tear that Chick-fil-A up.
What's up, sis? How are you?
Hey, what's going on, Shane? How you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a good job. They should have implemented this a long time ago.
Well, I am gonna go ahead and say this. The games should be back on the weekends next year and the years following.
It's better on the weekend.
Yeah. Well, it was a last minute thing. They signed the contract at the last minute, had to get in there at the last minute. That's why it was a big break in between games. Because, they didn't know what was gonna go on with the MLS. So that's why we have more Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But next year they should be back on the weekends as normal.
So, question: would the Celebration Bowl not be held there next year?
No, it's gonna be held there. No. Again, back up. It was anywhere from a 10 to 12 day break in between semifinals and finals.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, it's going to go because they had expected ML. They had to get on the bins locked up for MLS for last weekend in case Atlanta United had made it. And then on top of that, they really didn't know the NFL schedule, whether they were going to be a home game that weekend or not. So they had, hey, we know we got these days open for you. This is what we got this year. Next year, we go back to the regular schedule so we can coordinate everything accordingly.
One year we had to play during the week because of the Atlanta United. Was that 17?
I think the year they won the championship, 17-18.
Mm-hmm. So, we'll see.
Bottom line is, I'm just glad we weren't having to sit at Center Park in the cold.
Mm-hmm. Listen, as y'all know, I wasn't able to go to the championship games because I was in Fort Lauderdale watching my Wildcats. Well, shout out to Fort Valley State University Wildcats on their win in the first ever Florida Beach Bowl. They did a great job. I was proud of the team. I was proud of the band. I was proud of the students, the fans, the cheerleaders. I mean, we just really put on a good representation. But we were at Drive Pink Stadium, which is an outside stadium. You would think in Fort Lauderdale, the weather would be lovely. It rained the whole time we were down there. It was overcast and windy. And it is not fun watching a game outside in December. I don't care where you are. It's not fun. I mean, it was fun because we won, but ideally, I would have liked to have watched it and not been wet. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I think December games are best inside. That's
I think the kids, man, I think the kids had more fun in the locker rooms because I'm pretty sure they used both the Falcons and the Atlanta United locker rooms, and you already know about that Atlanta United locker room.
They are much nicer.
Yeah.
But winners deserve nice things, so I'm gonna be quiet on that. So yeah. Chris says word is 50,000 plus were in attendance at the Benz on a Monday through Wednesday.
Yeah. It's gonna probably be when they move it to the weekend, it'll be a good 75,000. Guaranteed.
That's amazing. So I really enjoyed this season. And I mean, my team didn't do as well as I would have liked, but regardless of that, the football season was great to me simply because I was able to interact with all of you. So thank you to my panel, my fellow panel members. I'm acting like this is my show. Thank you to my fellow panel members. Thank you to the loyal listeners. Yeah, I've really gained a lot of good people, met a lot of good people. I feel like I know you all. I've never even met you in person, but I feel like I know you guys. And you're really good people. So shout out to you. Thank you so much. I have had a fantastic season. And guys, it's not ending. I mean, every now and again we might pop up, maybe signing day. You never know. So
signing day, NFL draft.
Yeah, just
stay tuned.
Yeah, just stay tuned. Spring practice.
Alabama win the national title.
What'd you say?
He ain't saying that.
So after that, we talk about spring practice. We might, if they have a spring game, what's up with that?
Be like that Lee's barbecue sandwiches just pop up. Man, y'all know he was in Atlanta this weekend.
Who?
Lee barbecue sandwich. Lee's barbecue. Oh, y'all don't know Lee barbecue?
No.
He the dude that be on social media with the oxtails on the grill.
Oh. Well, what was he doing in Atlanta? He went to the strip club?
No comment. But he did pop up though. He did pop up at the vault.
My Lord.
I was just asking. I really was.
The man had to go get me some Lou Will, huh?
Hold on. Why are you asking me?
No comment.
Go on and say it. Go on and say it, baby sis. Go on and say it.
I'm about to bow out, y'all.
This is messy.
I'm about to bow out. So
man, yeah, I'm with you on that, Joe. But
we good. The comments are Brittany said she saw Tyler Perry at the hotel she stayed in. Okay. Yeah, celebrities are out and about. So I think it's time for all of us to bow out. What y'all say?
Yes, ma'am. Loyal listeners, love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we love each and every one of y'all.
We do.
Panel members.
Have a wonderful, happy holiday, guys.
Hold on. Panel members, bring it in. Come on, bring it in. Group hug.
That's it.
Love y'all, man. Even though we have our differences or disagreements backstage, man. Love y'all.
Love y'all,
man. Love y'all too.
Love y'all, man.
Love y'all. Shan, you know me.
Y'all be good.
And that's all. Peace up. A-Town down.
All right.
10, 9, 8.